Hello and welcome to our IRS Report Analyzer tutorial. In this part you will learn everything about importing existing test reports into Report Analyzer and all features of the import page. The files used in this tutorial are also available in the demo folder of your installation. To get a deeper understanding of how to optimize report files for analysis, please also check out the included documentation and demonstration TestStand sequence files. A time-limited, fully functional version of IRS Report Analyzer can be downloaded from our homepage. See the links below the video. After starting the application, you see the home screen. Click on Main Window or New Dataset to start with blank data. This is the import view. You can go back to home screen at any time using the Home button. To continue your work, click on Main Window. The basic process in Report Analyzer is easy. Import report data, filter the data and create comparison groups, review the analyzed and aggregated measurements, create graphs, statistics and report files. The first step is always to read some existing reports, using one of the available plugins. Additional formats might be supported in the future. If you need a specific format, feel free to contact us. For our demo, we select the new TestStand plugin. IRS Report Analyzer can read the native IRS report format as well as the standard TestStand report formats HTML5 and HTML6. Navigate to the base location of your report files. The application will remember the last location, so this is usually done only once. Select single files or complete folders using the checkboxes. You can also filter the files by extension and names. Once your selection is complete, click on Import. When all reports are imported, click on Continue. The table is filled with a list of all detected test executions from all loaded reports. You can now review the list and, if required, also delete unwanted entries by pressing Delete. The import process can be repeated as often as you like, even from different sources. Already loaded reports will not be added twice. Because the filtering and sorting capabilities are the same for all tables in Report Analyzer, let's spend some extra time on this. Each column can be used for sorting. Click on the header to sort by a column or to change the sorting direction. To remove sorting, right-click on the column header and select Clear Sorting. The context menu contains some other important features. Click on Show Column Chooser. Here you can select which column should be visible and also change the position. A small filter icon in the column headers will open an Excel-style filter panel to filter by detected value groups. You can also filters across multiple columns. If a value-based filter is not sufficient, you can create your own filter rules. Click on Filter Rules and add your filter criteria. As an example, we want to find all test executions with an execution time below 10 seconds to remove executions which terminated right after the start. Select is less than and type 10 as comparison value. Now only the filtered executions are visible. Press Ctrl+A and then Delete. The executions are removed from memory. To deactivate the filter, uncheck the checkbox in the status bar or delete the whole filter by pressing the small X in the lower right corner. There is also a full text search box which works across all visible columns. Try it out.
A double click will open the report viewer for the selected execution. As you can see, each execution report consists of a header part and step results. Take a look at our demo files and the contained documentation on how to create custom header entries to optimize your report content for Report Analyzer. The report header part is also the base for our next tutorial, grouping and filtering. But for now, let's examine the remaining features of the import section. The export button will create a PDF version of all selected executions in a single file. Select the required execution entries and press Export. The preview allows you to configure the contents of the report. Press Submit to apply your change selection. Use the Export button to select an output format and then specify the location of the export file. Another important feature is the ability to filter out only the measurements you need. Often a report file contains lots of steps which are not relevant for statistical analysis. To remove this noise and also reduce the memory consumption, you can create a so-called import filter. An import filter specifies which measurement IDs should be visible. Only steps with a matching ID will be kept in memory, all others will be removed. Click on Create Import Filter. On the left side of the dialog, you see all measurement IDs found across all reports in memory. For our example, we are only interested in the resistance measurements and timings. Therefore, first type resistance into the search field. Select all entries and drag them to the right panel. Then type time into the search field and again drag all entries to the right side. Now click on Export Filter to save the filter file. This file can now be reused for the next imports. OK, and now? To use the filter file, click on Open Import Filter, and select the created file. Take a look at the step numbers. When we now click on Apply, all non-matching steps will be removed from the loaded report. Let's check this in the report viewer. Now you can focus on only the relevant steps. Please note that by using an import filter, you might get test reports with a summary status, failed, but without any failed steps. Import filters can also be applied already when importing the reports. This can drastically reduce memory consumption because then the filter is already active while loading the test. To use this feature, make sure the import filter is loaded and the Active button is activated before importing the reports. Check this out if you need to import 10,000s of big test reports when only a few measurements are needed from each file. Congratulations! You now know almost everything about the test import section of IRS Report Analyzer. The next tutorial will cover everything about comparison groups. Thanks for watching.